Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Titans Season 2, Episode 12, Faux Hawk. Hank finds himself at a new low, cage fighting for money when he finds an imposter now acting as Hawk. What? Okay. I usually don't read the descriptions, but I was just so confused. Like, why, what does it have to do with Hank, Hawk? You know, I was kind of hoping it wasn't going to be about, whatever. We'll see how it wraps up. There's 2 episodes left. If you guys are on Twitter or Facebook, I do follow any sort of geeky superhero stuff. I'm sure you've seen already why I'm wearing this, but I had to literally like disable disable previews, disable autoplay on everything because I just woke up this morning, just scrolled through Twitter, and all of a sudden I have 50 freaking videos of you know who. So can't wait for next episode. But this episode, we're still getting some cool stuff. Like I mentioned last time, the thumbnail was for Ravager, so I'm excited for that. Why she's dressed up. Um, and yeah, we'll see what this faux hawk thing is about. And I don't know. Like, I think the Nightwing thing is kind of distracting me from the fact that I don't think it's gonna wrap up cleanly because there's just so many fucking loose plot threads right now. So we've got Nightwing, which we're gonna get. We're gonna get Nightwing. Corey Blackfire's gonna be in next season. I've heard rumors about that. It's gonna be a big thing. So I'm not really thinking she's gonna get wrapped up this season. Gar, that's honestly, it's got to be a next season thing because there's no way that his story's getting wrapped up like in 2 episodes. Rachel, uh, I don't even know what's going on with her story, so I can't really say if it's gonna be wrapped up or not. Um, so it's probably not gonna be wrapped up. Who else have we got? Jason, I don't know. It depends on what him and Rose are doing this episode. We'll see what they're doing. We have Connor, who again, he wasn't in the last episode, so I don't know what's going on with him. If they're gonna have to break him out. Same with Donna and what's her name? It's not Hank. Dawn. Donna and Dawn. Um, they're going to save Gar and by extension Connor. So uh, maybe that's gonna be this episode. I don't know. I mean, the description's about freaking Hank, so I don't get why. Anyways, and then we got Hank. So honestly, I like Hank, but I want him to die because it's just gonna make room for more characters that I care about. Um, Not that I want him dead. It's just I think he's served his purpose. He can move on with his life. Like same with Dawn. I don't think Dawn will die because she already had the near-death experience last season, but those two need to be written off the show. I'm sorry. It's just they're not progressing the story in a way that I want it to go. Um, but yeah, and then Deathstroke, we're probably gonna fight him next episode. I mean, if you guys follow Titans in the behind the scenes at all, I think you know what's happening already. Um, but as far as this episode goes, I really have no idea. I know next episode kind of what's gonna go on. But yeah, I've talked long enough. Let's just get into this and see what happens. Oh, we're gonna see his side of the story and how Jericho hopped into his body.
No. No, no, no.
But how are they supposed to get him out?
Son.
This is some bullshit. Fight it! Fight it, Gar! No! 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 What did I do?
A little test. Relax, Pat. You did great.
Oh.
So sumi sushi?
Yeah. Sumi salmon?
Walter?
Here.
You kiteboard? typeword.
These two.
I wanna see.
What's phase 2?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have clearance.
He's telling the truth.
Who does? Ask the question. Who has clearance?
Look, I know Hank has not been the most reliable partner, but when he suits up, there's nobody better.
We can take these Cadmus people out.
What about Roy? You have his phone number. What is he doing? This would be a great time to introduce Mammoth. And some more of the Hive people, you know? We already got Shimmer. Let's show her brother. Damn. Hank. What the fuck?
It's in the bag.
Is that...
Hazmat suit.
What's her fucking name?
I work at the power plant.
This looks like the mom from
Is it true
Swamp Thing.
Dick is in trouble. I saw it.
Okay, then knock yourself out and dream up his exact location.
He's around here. I think. What about Dick?
We're going back.
Okay, so that's it. You know, I don't get a say. You're just gonna pull the adult card.
Yeah, well, someone has to make some adult decisions around here. No more running after Dick Grayson because some intergalactic space witch had a bad dream.
Oh, I'm the space witch.
You're the space witch who has no idea where she's going or why.
You're the space witch.
Easy truth call. You didn't even know your own name a couple months ago.
Yeah, well, I know it now. Corey. Anders.
Big whoop! Princess alien pink hair from planet Tam whatever.
Tamarin.
Whatever!
Get it right.
Called you an intergalactic witch.
I do give a fuck about what your planet's called.
My God. So dumb.
Damn.
Right.
She didn't even eat it. There's no bite out of it. She gonna...
Look, we need to talk.
Oh?
Later.
No, look,
No.
we need to talk now.
Bum, bum, bum.
Is she okay? Does she have a pulse?
Thank God she's alive.
Jesus.
Hello?
Aw, my legs are twisted again. Oh my God.
Hi, Daddy-o.
That's pretty cool. What is this episode? Like, so far these are interesting storylines, but it doesn't feel cohesive still. I don't love it. It looks pretty... I think it's the hair. Her wig is really not doing it for me, and then with the mask on too, it's just not... I don't like it. I think it's pretty accurate. Jesus. Anti-sword. Ah! No! Jesus.
Jason!
What the fuck was I thinking, huh? I am such an asshole, huh? I took you to that fucking school. I told you all my fucking secrets, huh? What was part of Daddy's training to fuck me the whole time? Done with this shit.
Look, none of this was supposed to happen. It just did.
Get the fuck off me.
Come on, fight me. You know you want to.
Are we done?
Oh. Going back to her place? What the
Want some
hell?
water?
You just waiting there for him? Anytime now, he's gonna show up.
That's not true. I love you.
I know you do. But you like being high just a little bit more. One of us had to go.
Fuck him up.
I'm working on it.
Too late.
What the hell? Gamby? Bruce? Alfred? Who's here? It's Gamby. We're gonna see
Mac
it.
has a built-in wireless transmitter and Starlight night vision lenses.
We're gonna see it.
Et voila.
You gonna see it? You gonna see it?
Lily, you've outdone yourselves. I know.
I don't want to see. Yeah, I want to see it next episode in action.
Fighting his suit for Blow. No wonder Dove left him.
Ooh,
He left her. I'm sure he tells himself that.
Hank,
I mean,
move
I'm
on.
sure Huck's not a saint, but he's not stealing detergent.
Get rid of that shit. Come on. Also, you're just leaving cocaine on the counter of this hotel. I swear to God. Not a carnival. I'm getting whiplash from all these storylines. There's still one episode with the Rose stuff. No! Don't you dare cut. Fuck! I don't know what they're gonna do with Gar. Like, okay. Let's. How do I want to do this? Basically, if you guys, possible spoilers ahead. This is knowledge that it was like around either before. I think it was like around episode 3 when I was being released. I was still following this guy who had a lot of insider knowledge about um, uh, Titans and other DC stuff and Marvel stuff. But he basically, you know, posts the behind the scenes footage and pictures and you know, possible casting rumors and stuff like that. And so they were filming the finale, and so this was around the time when I mentioned that I saw Nightwing. Only the behind. um, but it was Nightwing, Corey, Donna, Hank and Dawn, I believe, and Ravager, versus Deathstroke. So with that knowledge, I am very afraid that I think Jason's done with the season. The way that this episode ended with him, I wouldn't be surprised if he's out of the show for a while until the Red Hood happens. So Jason's out. It's Connor, Gar, and Rachel that I'm not sure about what they're gonna do with those three because again, I could be misremembering. I know for sure it was Dick, Rose, Donna, and Corey. I like those four. I remember were in the set photos. Hank and Dawn, I just feel like they were, but I can't quite remember. But I don't remember Rachel at all. I don't remember Beast Boy at all, and I'm fairly certain Connor wasn't there. Especially with the way that his story's going currently, they haven't shown him the last 2 episodes. So, anyway, my whole point in this is that I don't know what is going to go on with Gar. I'm scared for Gar because they're just treating him badly. The show is treating him badly, and I'm tired of it. I want him I want him in the show, but if they're gonna keep doing this shit with him, I'd rather him just be written off the show. Like that's just a waste of Ryan Potter. It's a waste of the character. You know, just move him out if you're gonna just fuck him up all the time. Because I'm tired. Like that's how I feel. I love Beast Boy so much, but you're just doing him dirty. Um, and I don't know how they can solve it either. Like even if they take down Cadmus, he's still got that programming. So they're gonna need like Miss Martian or what's her name, Omen, or Rachel can hopefully get into there. Somebody needs to do some psychic remodification because as is he's fucked up. Like even if they get rid of Cadmus, he's still got that programming, and they need to fix that. With Rose, again, I got so much whiplash this episode because it was so many different storylines, not really connecting at all. Like it was all necessary to get to where we're going, but they put themselves into this own hole doing that. They spent the last four episodes now, I think. They've been separated and doing their own little shit, and now they're like, okay, we got to get them all together now for the finale. It's like, or you could have just had a different storyline happening and not split them up in the first place. Like, I don't know. That being said, I did like Rose's little vignette, um, getting to know her backstory, getting to see the sort of relationship with her and her father, and her and Jason. I totally understand where Jason's coming from. Um, he's been fucked with this whole season. Like he's a little shit, but he's not. He didn't deserve that. He deserved a little beaten, but he didn't deserve almost dying, post-traumatic disorder with the whole falling thing. He didn't deserve being led on by Rose for the last couple episodes, being told it was all a lie. He was the one that was being blamed for all this shit. It's like he didn't deserve all that. Okay, he just deserved an ass whooping. That was it. Like he just deserved a little ass whooping. That was it. And so I totally understand where he's coming from. Great performance by Curran also. That scene where she was just venting to Rose and telling her we're done. That was a great scene. That was part of the spot where I was being silent, but yeah, I was just taking it in. That was a great. I see a lot of praise for him, but a lot of time I think it's like, okay, all these teen fangirls are just fawning over him, but no, he earned his acting chops this episode. Um, we got Dick. He's getting a suit finally. Gonna see next episode. I just gotta wait a week. I gotta make it through this week without seeing more Dick. um, yeah. And Corey and Rachel, they're like, okay, we got to go to San Francisco also. Hank, I hope Hank figures his life out. But again, I I don't think he's gonna die this season. I think the way things are wrapping up, I don't think he's gonna die. But him and Dawn just they need to get their ride off into the sunset because I'm done with them. Like, I'm sorry, but there's nothing to do with them anymore. Just let them move on with their lives, okay? Um, Donna was bearable this episode. I'm okay. Here's the thing. I have a personal love of Donna, so I hope that she can stick around, but I'm also kind of tired of her, so I hope she comes after whatever happens next episode. I hope she's turning back into her regular old self that we saw in season one. I really like that version of Donna, and I hope she comes back. So if that version comes back, I'm okay with her being in season three as a regular again. Um, I think there's enough stories to tell. If you know who Donna Troy is, you know that there's a pretty big storyline that they could definitely do. Um, but again, they need to focus on a smaller cast. That's the problem with Titans, really, is that they're always focusing on too many characters. Um, especially if we're going into season three, we know Nightwing's going to be there, and we know that Blackfire is going to be a big threat. So focus on that. Okay, just focus on Blackfire. Have character moments for the cast that you want to bring, but don't have Superboy's going to have his plot with Lex Luthor, and Rachel's got to deal with Trigon again, and Deathstroke's still around. Don't do all that. I don't need all that. I just want Blackfire and Corey, and then the rest of the group is there to support her. They have their own problems, like they have their own opinions about what's going on with this royal struggle, civil war, and all that. But at the end of the day, they're all focused on that. That's what they need to work on as far as the writing goes. But yeah, I talked long enough. Post thoughts comment below. What did you guys think of the episode? I really liked it. Yeah, I really liked it. Again, it was a bit jarring, going from all these plot points. Again, they just need to focus on the writing. But what we got, I did enjoy. I did enjoy watching it, more so than the other clip shows that we've been having. Um, and yeah, I just can't wait for next week. see how this is all gonna wrapped up and get ending. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a comment down below. I'll talk with you guys there, and see you in the next video.